So last time we did all the major grammar, for lesson 1, and we're gonna push on and do lesson 2's major grammar because between then and here, between then and here is the bookwork, and I've done the bookwork. I'll do the bookwork again. I just don't want to do the bookwork right now. I would much rather do the grammar. And I'm still debating whether or not I want to do like this. Like, I copied all the numbers into this notebook, and I feel like that's a little asinine. Like, I feel like mostly what you need to focus on here is grammar, and, like, vocab will come with it. Like, at least, like, I know I'm at the point where I can, like, look at a sentence, a written sentence, not a spoken sentence, Christ almighty, and I can say, like, oh, that's a question statement. Oh, that's a declaration statement. They're talking about an object. They're talking about a person. They're talking about me. They're talking about you. Yeah, you get it. You get it. But this nightmare, I don't know if I necessarily want to do this, at least in these VODs. We'll see. Because this is a good way to keep me motivated to actually, like, study. So, what are we starting with? What are we starting with? Lesson 2, grammar. Okay, so I vaguely remember. I always had a lot of trouble with it, but kore, sore, are, and dore are like declarations of like where something is. So let's see. This, that, kore, sore, are. I think it's kore is this, close to me. Sore is that, far from me. And are is that, way fucking far from me. Let's read. Zebulan, kore, sore. Yeah, so we know the definitions. Oh, wait, I should be starting on this page. Whoops. I can read, guys. I'm literate. Believe me. This and that. Okay. Kore refers to something that is close to you, the speaker. Sore is something that is close to the person you are talking to. And are refers to something that is neither close to the speaker or the listener. Okay. My understanding of it was broken, but it was close. Avoid using the re series words in reference to people in their earshot. So what, you can do it behind their back? Okay, sure. How did I write it in my notebook? When discussing this thing or that thing, you can use kore, sore, and are. Kore being something close to you, usually meaning this. Sore and are both mean that, but are context specific. Sore is that which is close to someone else, and are is that which is far from both parties. Using these words to refer to people is seen as impolite. Look at that, I even had that down. These are also non-specific, followed by wa in sentence structure. This is really well done. I'm very proud of myself. Hey Cam, how's it going? So, well, we'll just bust it down. We'll just bust it down sexual style. Wait, yeah, ah's the one that doesn't connect. I remember dore was specific. That's why it's not brought up here. Oh, I think the do prefix or do re or whatever. I think it's for question, like you're questioning, like which. It's not specific to this or that. You see, they are remaking the Halo 1 campaign. Nah, dude, nope. I can't be optimistic about that. I need to be jaded about that. Sorry. I hope it's good. I genuinely hope it's good. I would never wish that something that has to do with Halo would be bad, but they definitely have a track record. Definitely have a track record. Jesus, is that RFK? They definitely have a track record. I'm gonna bust this down simple terms instead of like a whole ass paragraph. Kore. Loosely translating to that. Nope, that's already wrong. Man, I remember I had like a vocal exercise. You'll get that. You got that brain worm. I used to have this trick when I was first learning this section. It was like I had an arm movement. So, kore, sore, are, and you have to like say it with it, and it like kind of like, it's a thing. It's a thing. The people do that when they're learning stuff. People do that when they're learning stuff. This more specifically. More specifically, it is used. How say? Yeah, it is used to denote. Is denote how I want to use it? Used to refer. That's how I want to say this. To refer to something close to the speaker. Okay, kore, now sore. That is so, right? I'm not going fucking insane. That's not so. I've been writing so wrong here. What am I writing instead of so? Row. Nice. They're really similar. Once I do it right, you'll see why I'm writing it wrong. Okay. Sore. Loosely translating to that. Specifically, it's going to be the exact same sentence structure. Fuck these people. These people. It's not like anyone's ever going to read this notebook. Fucking. So fuck myself. That's what we're saying. Loosely translating to that. Like the one above. Like Corey, it's referencing to something in space, this one being far from the speaker. Or no, close to the listener. That's what I want to say. Close to the listener. Like the one above. No, like Corey. Like Corey. This term is also used with spatial context. Yeah, I could let the first few songs abide. This is a terrible thing. Whatever they've done to this soundtrack is horrific. Thank you for your reorchestration. I won't be calling you back. Calm down. I won't be calling you back. I need a second. I'm upset. I'm upset now. That wasn't even good. Oh my fucking god. I was joking about a Windows restart. I just got one. Let's cross this one off your list. Windows is continuously improving, and updates are a normal part of keeping it running smoothly. The next update is ready for you. Dude, remind me tomorrow. Go ride a fucking dick, Bill Gates. You fucking cunt. I'm actually so angry right now. I'm actually mad. I will be using Windows 10 with no updates. I can't update to 11. I'm poor. Don't tell me it's just the soundtrack. Don't tell me it's just the soundtrack. I'm going to be really mad. It sounds like it's just the soundtrack in the order that it came out. Dude, I hate people. I hate lazy people. I hate people. I want to microwave them. I want to microwave lazy, stupid people that use YouTube. I'm fine. Let's do this one. I can abide by that. That's fine. Okay, back to it. This term is also used with spatial context. Used to refer to... Here, Cam. No. I'll leave it. I'll tell you about it later. Used to refer to something far from the speaker or close to the listener. No, close to the listener. Used to refer to something close to the listener. Parentheses, them. I have to talk about Ade too, right? Ade, and Dore. Why doesn't it go over Dore? I don't like that. I don't like that. Here too, not just in my notes. Here too, it doesn't go over Dore. It doesn't talk about it. It doesn't address Dore until it talks about Dono. Are. Sorry, I should say what I'm writing. Are, loosely translating to that, but in a different way. This, that. is far from both the speaker and the listener. I like that. That's a really nice, succinct way to explain how that works. All three of the above. Kore, sore, are. Why doesn't it talk about dore? Give me a second. Oh, it does. Shit. Why isn't that in my notes? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Dore is, unlike the previous ones, are for which, only usable when there's multiple. Avoid using the raise. Yeah, okay. So there's also an expression, dore, for which, and then it just gives an example. So let's see. Dore. This one means which. Means which. And is only, right? Yeah, it's only used in questions. It doesn't make sense to say it's not used in questions. So it and is only used in questions. I've listened to this mix before. Every time I hear this track start, it sounds like the ending of Star Wars Episode 6. I swear to God. It sounds like the Ewoks are fucking boogieing down. Boogie down. Sashay left. All four of these. Well, do I want to include? I'm going to include all of it. I'm going to include all of it. I'm going to be diligent. Okay, using these words. They're not. What even are they? Are they just words? There's not like a special term for them. What are this, that, which? What kind of word is that? Is that like a noun? Is that an improper noun? Dude, I wish I paid attention in fucking English. Used in reference? Used to refer. Used to refer to people. Specifically in earshot. These are also all non-specific. These are also all non-specific, so they must be followed by the wa particle. No, that's probably not right either. Why do I have that written? These are all non-specific, followed by wa in sentence structure. If you want to say this book, so it is non-specific, but does it have to be wa? Can it be like other particles? No, it wouldn't be no's possessive. Oh God, oh God. He's already so lost. He's 2 pages deep and he's already so lost. Okay. These are non-specific followed by, we're going to say wa or some equivalent particle. That is the safe way to answer this. I wonder if there's even a term for something like a proper noun or anything like that in Japanese. It's got to be a I don't know, like a not that used word. I don't know. Um, are all non-specific, so they must be followed by wa or some. Yeah, okay, so they must be followed by wa or an equivalent. Sure, equivalent. I don't know how to spell equivalent. Wa or okay. Nope. I'm looking it up. Can sore kore are be followed by other particles? Dog, I'm not asking in fucking Japanese. I hate AI assistants. They are so fucking useless. That one's using wa. That's using wa. Is it just wa? Wa. Dore. No, that's are. Are wa. Dore ga. Oh, okay, so it is more than just wa. By contrast, when you ask questions in order to specify something, in this case, it's to specify which of the buildings is the one you want. Dore ka shiro? No. Do, shire? Dore? No. So. Ro. Shiro. Shiro desu ka? The structure is very simple. You replace are with dore, but you swap out the particle for ga. So when question words are used as subjects, you always use the particle ga. This is one of the functions of ga called identifier. Using question words mean that you haven't specified what you're talking about, and thus the topic particle wa cannot be used. Here are more examples. Okay, so it would be wa unless it looks like only dore would use ga. No, wait. Dore ni, dore wo, dore. By wa, unless, except for. That's how we're gonna write this. Except dore. Except dore isn't a proper subject, so you can use other particles with it, such as ga, wo, ni. Okay, yeah. Isn't except dore, due to it being non-specific. Well, it's not all of them are non-specific. How the fuck do you word this? are all non-specific, so they must be followed by wa, except for tore. Tore can be followed by many other particles due to the fact that it's asking which of a group of non-specific items. Yeah, okay. Except tore. I already forgot what I said. Fuck. Except tore. To it meaning which you can use many other, my brain's melting, particles with it. Ga ni wool. I'm sure there's more, but that's what we're going to go with. I'm satisfied with that answer. That is okay. That is not bad. Because ni is for locations, and I don't know what wo is for, but ga is like subjects? What the fuck? Because I know you ask how you like something is nanigaski. And that's like, what do you like? Yeah, what do you like? Fucking weeb pilled. Wazzy, you can feel free to laugh at me for that one. You know why I know that. Actually, no, that's a lie. Wazzy's out drinking. So Wazzy won't even be able to make fun of me. Perfect. Okay. Kono. Where's my highlighter? Drinking? Yeah, he's out drinking. My little salary man. Kono. So no. No. Don't know. Bro, I do not want to listen to the music of the fucking SS Zelbest. Go away. Fuck. I actually just had an attack. Okay. Okay. Let's highlight this, because this is the next header. Woo! All right. In order to... Well, no. You know what? We're going to read the textbook. In the last section, we learned kore, sore, and are stand for this thing, that thing. If you want to say this book, and that thing. If you want to say this book, that watch, and so forth, you can use kono, sono, and ano together with a noun. In other words, the re series stand alone and are directly followed by wa, while the no series must be followed by a noun before it gets connected to a wa. You can use kono, sono, and ano plus a noun to reference to people as well as things, unlike kore, sore, and are, which are sometimes considered impolite if they are used in reference to people. I see. What's the sentence ender da mean? Give me a second. We're going to look something up again. We're going to get sidetracked, but that's fine. That's part of the process. You ask silly questions, and it enriches you. Da is a casual form of des. Okay. That's another cringe question. So good and tasty. Oh, God almighty. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. How'd I do this? Okay. So we'll... unlike the... Dude, I need to know if this is the right word. Is it an improper noun? Word or phrase that describes something in general rather than something unique. Oh, that is not an improper noun at all. So what is this that that word type? It's a demonstrative adjective and demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronouns. Wow, that's a nightmare. I didn't even know this existed. Okay, unlike the ray, and that would be adjectives because they're not people, right? No. Adjective, demonstrate adjective, it comes before a noun, acts as a determiner to modify the noun. This car. The word replaces the noun entirely. So it would be a demonstrative pronoun. Unlike Ray. The nose. That makes sense. I can make sense of that. Can we get off of the SS Selbes? Dog, I don't want to go fucking pirate shipping with the gay captain of the SS Selbes fucking pirate ship / casino. Two hours of the best Halo soundtracks. Oh my god. Why not? I just don't like the music from the Zelbes. It's a cool level, it's a cool story, but the music from the Zelbes is probably the weakest part of the soundtrack from that game. Chrono Cross. Okay. Demonstrated adjectives. Are used in specifics. Specifics. Yeah. Think one of many. That's a good way to think of it. It'll make sense for me. Jeez. These ones can also be used for people, unlike the ray line. They can also be used Let's go. So, are we just going down the line? Because it is basically the same rules, right? Yeah, they function underneath the same rules. The structure break down to object, blank, no, wa, right? Right? No, it's object. No, it's okay. Okay. They all have. Wait, what about dono? If you already know which one, if you already know that one of several students is Japanese but do not know which, you can say dono. The full sentence, dono gakusei ga nihonjin desu ka? But that's another example of using ga. Lesson 8? Oh, go fuck yourself. Oh, wait, did I write that? Question words, question words, question words. I didn't write that back there. I need to beat that into my head, or we'll use a card for it. Where did it say it? Since dono is a question word, that just like dore discussed in footnote 1, don't see. Oh. Question words like dore and nane cannot be followed by the particle wa. Instead, you must use the particle ga and say dore ga anata no pen desu ka? That's what I was saying about lesson 8. Yeah, I'm gonna card this. Okay. That's wrong. Instead of using ga. Wait for lesson 8. I'll put this in here when we close. Okay. Don't care about anything else here. Making the. Well, how do I want to say that? Yeah, okay. Using the x, y, this structure from page 1, x would become blank. No. Yeah, blank. No. And then x become x. blank no x y des. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes enough sense. Yeah, I stole their example. I stole their example, but I changed it to person instead of student. It's funny. Woo! Deep breath. Okay, a few more minutes. A few more minutes of good work. Do I care about any of these other weird side notes? Don't know is the only one because it's not just which, it's which of a specific noun. Okay. All the rules for all the meanings. All the context. That's a good way to say it. All the context for kore, sore. Well, that's just fucking ugly. Sore and are. All the context for kore, sore, are. All the context is the same for kono, sono, and ano. But dude, I keep on doing the wrong. I think that's day that I keep on trying to write. Dore and dono differ. While dono. Nope, that's wrong. Well, dore just means which. Dono is which of a noun. Strong work. Strong work. Oh, fuck. Okay. Koko, soko, asoko. That's different. That's different. I don't remember that. I don't like that. Okay. This last set is for locations. Same rules. And doko is where. Ginko wa doko desu ka? I only know the word for bank because of Soul Worker. That's a scary revelation, that's for sure. Okay. Once again, same context, but once again, the same rules, same context as there, here, there. That's what I need to say, here, there. But this family is for locations. All right, what did I write in my book? Set. Asoko is near neither party, and doko is where. That's all I wrote. That's all I wrote about that. Okay, what about the textbook? Ask for direction. Point toward the. Wait. Huh. Okay, we're gonna come back to this lesson point. That's awesome. What do you do? Okay. Biggest difference being doko. Okay. Biggest difference being doko. We'll put parentheses where when in a question sentence. Comes after the particle. That's crazy. Okay. Dare no. Dare no is how you ask whose something is. Okay, it's a possessive question. What do you say? Lesson 1, we learned how to say things like possessive on a specific item. We now learn how to ask whose something is. The question word for who is dare and whose. Oh, sorry, and for whose, we add the particle no to say dare no. Okay. I don't know if I can fit that all right at the bottom of this page, but yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. What is this? This is funky. Damn. Whose? You know what? I'll pick up tomorrow on whose. I'm actually quite content with that. That's a good chunk. That's a good chunk. Shit. Okay, let me pack up all my notebooks. Fucking schizophrenia. Just really quickly hit this. Oh, I already wrote it. Okay. Shit. In that case, what do we want to do next? Damn. Give me 1 second.